All right, good evening, good evening, family. All right, I'm about to get started. We're just gonna go through the market, look at a couple pairs real quick. See what we can see as far as the market outlook and what's going on tonight. Hopefully, we can get into some good trades tonight. So, starting out with EJ, looking at the daily chart. Um, we notice currently EJ is in bullish territory as it's making higher highs and higher lows, right? As identified on the daily, it's above the 50 and 200 EMA as well. As we drop down to the 4 hour chart, this trend line that I have drawn up here is a daily trend line, right? So we notice it's rejecting currently off of the daily uh, zone and trend line. Let me see if I can. All right, so we're getting good rejection off of this daily trend line and at this zone. All right, so all right, dropping down to the 4 hour, you notice EJ currently showed us an evening star pattern, right? He on a 4 hour chart, which is um, a sign that a EJ could be coming down into bearish momentum. All right. Going to the 1 hour, we currently broke structure um, and it's about to retest our trend line. So it looks like EJ is getting ready to pull back and come down a little bit. So for me, I would wait until they retest this trend line and possibly enter EJ for a sale. Could possibly get about 30 pips for the first structure. And then if it decides to actually take this bullish momentum head on, we can possibly get the second structure 70 pips. Um, but we'll wait. We'll see how things go and then go from there. Let's see. 15-minute chart. So we got good rejection as we got a doji sitting right on our trend line, followed by a retest, and we got a bearish candle right here. Um, so it looked like bearish momentum definitely is going to kick in on EJ, and we're going to head to the downside a little bit. Not sure how far, but we'll just have to wait and see. All right. Next up, EURNZD. Okay. So with Ian, we see Ian currently is bearish, right? As identified on our daily chart, right? We can see EN is making um, lower lows and coming down is currently below our 50 EMA and our 200 EMA. All right. Um, we'll go down to our 4 hour time zone. Still on the 4 hour time zone, we notice EN is below, making um, higher lows and lower lows, right? On a 4 hour time zone, dropping down to the hourly, we notice EN was in an area pretty much of consolidation or accumulation, like they like to say. Still kind of is, so we're going to keep an eye out on it. Um, so what I'm expecting is for either it's a breakout to the upside, retest our channel, and then head up, or break out to the downside, retest and head down. Um, but if it breaks out to the downside, since we definitely don't like counter trend trading, um, for me, in order for me to enter this for a sale, I would have to see. Let's see if it. All right, so it did hit our 50, right? And it's just kind of sitting here consolidating. Once it breaks out, I would actually want it to come back, and we'll go from here. See if we can't get it to come back to at least our 50 or 61 before we enter for a sale. All right, so we just got to pay attention to that as well. All right. NZDJPY, right? We'll go to the daily time zone. Right, currently, NZDJPY is bullish, right? But approaching an area of resistance at our zone right here, as well as a daily trend line that we have drawn across the top, right? So we'll see. Right now, we're getting on the daily time zone. We're getting a couple of dojis, right, as well as a shooting star candle. It's forming right here, right now, um, at the zone, as well as a trend line. Um, we come down. We're seeing we get good resistance at this zone, um, indicating that it's a lot of selling pressure that's pushing this down right now, or trying to at least, right? So it dropped to the hour. Okay. So if you notice right here, um, we have these tweezer tops, right? Um, currently on our 1 hour chart, right? We have these tweezer tops right here on our 1 hour chart, which is a bearish candlestick pattern. Um, if it's at the top of the zone, bullish is at the bottom. All right. Maybe you can always tweet the bottoms at the bottom, but it's tweet the tops right here. So um, it's definitely indicating that it wants to turn around. But we get more confirmations later on as we go down the charts. We'll just sit on our hands right now and be patient to see what it's done. It's giving us good rejection here to our trend line in our zone. So let's go to the 15 minute and delete this. Okay. So you notice on the 15-minute chart, we got a whole bunch of dojis right here, shooting star, then a bearish engulfing candle, right? So this right here would be a good indicator that EJ has a lot of selling pressure coming to the market, as you can see, kind of on our histogram starting to pick up to the downside, um, as well as our SMT definitely showing a 15-minute bearish pressure. So what we'll do is just wait for NZDJPY to um, pretty much come below our 50 MA, maybe go retest, and then try and look for an entry for a sell. We'll just be patient and sit on our hands, but right now it's showing some good selling pressure in the market. All right, GN, let's reset. All right, starting from our daily time zone, looking at GN. All right, we see GN currently is bearish as identified because it's below our 250 EMA. As well as you can see on our histogram, there's a lot of bearish pressure in the market. All right, dropping down to our 4 hour. Right, we see on the 4 hour that it's definitely making uh, higher lows and lower lows. Right, um, so we'll go to our hourly. Right, still bearish on our hourly time frame. So we know and we can expect GBP NZD should be coming down some more. In order for me to enter this trade for a sale, I would first look for GBP NZD to at least come to this 50 or the 61, our golden zone, in order for us to enter a trade for a sale to the downside. That way we can get enough momentum pretty much to slingshot us down even further, right? Um, if it does do that, then right now I'm going to set an alert just so we don't miss this trade. No, we'll drop this from here, right? I'll just delete this one. But yeah, we'll just wait for this to pull back to our, like I said, our 50 or 61 in order to get us a good sell on this. Currently rejected the 38.2, which is a sign of trend continuation. So most people like taking that, which would have been a good sell too as well. But I just like maximizing my pips. So I just wait till it comes back to this 50 and then we'll get in for a sell on GN. All right. Euro Chef. Euro Swiss. All right. Let's move our drawings here. All right. Currently, Euro um, Swiss is bullish, right? As identified on the daily time zone. Um, if you notice, Euro Swiss definitely Looks like it's forming, possibly could be a head and shoulders. But we'll wait, we'll see. Um, and we drop down to our 4 hour. Okay, 4 hour was still bullish. All right, let's see. Dropping down to our hourly. All right, let's get some trend lines on here real quick. Okay, let's fan out a little bit. All right, so um, let's see if we get trend line over the top. Okay, um, so right, we'll see right now that it's giving us a strong rejection here at our trend line, upper trend line. Um, Currently on Euro Swiss, um, showing us that selling pressure is definitely coming into the market and slowing it down. Um, Give me 1 second. Sorry. I apologize. Guys. Someone's at the door. Um, so yeah, so we noticed that Euro Swiss definitely is showing us bearish pressure coming into the market, giving a strong rejection here at our trend line. See if we can find a zone that's rejecting from as well. Okay. Okay, so we have a zone here as well. All right. So it's giving us rejection here at this zone. We'll drop down to a 15 minutes, see if we can see anything else. All right. So with this pair right here, what we're going to do is we'll just sit on our hands and we'll wait until we get further information, confirmation that this actually wants to indeed drop. Right now, it's still bullish, but could possibly turn bearish. Um, but for right now, we'll just wait and see as we need more confirmations and confluence in order to identify the trend that is going to continue on in our go-to. So we'll just wait. UJ. Okay, so you currently see right now UJ is pretty bearish, right? Uh, it's been riding the trend line for a long time now. The 50 MXR has been riding it for a long time now. Um, let's do this. All right, so we'll just put it in the channel, right? You see that UJ is currently trading in a channel right now to the downside. Um, a 4 hour chart, all right? Still um, was bearish, turning bullish, but still never broke out of um, our channel. So with this pair right here, for me, I wouldn't trade this pair until it actually does completely break out of this channel. All right, so what I normally do is I add an alert for when it exits the channel. Until it does that, I just sit on my hands with UJ. As I mean, you can take some trades if you know it's going to be bouncing back and forth. Um, but yeah, I really don't like to trade like that. I like clear, concise direction when I take a trade, right? So, but right now we see, like I said, UJ is currently trading in the channel. Um, and like I said, for me, I'm just gonna hold off on this pair until we get clear direction of which ways we want to go. All right. Is any of the pairs you guys want to look at real quick? Or nobody, none? All right. If y'all don't have nothing else, let's see. Maybe we can go over something. Okay. All right. Okay. So we can see here gold right now still is bullish, right? Kind of doing a little pullback right now as it came to a zone and rejected um, on the daily. Um, so we'll drop down to our 4 hour, right? Now it's currently rejecting that zone and riding our 50 EMA, kind of giving us a wedge pattern here in the 4 hour time zone. All right. So with this wedge pattern here, all right, what I expect is with gold, I expect it to possibly pop up to the upside, right? Come back and retest this trend line and then head up, right? Um, let's see, let's drop to the hourly again. Let me show you guys something real quick. Let me pull it up. Okay, so this pattern where you see right here is the falling wedge, right? As I just showed you, right? Um, that's pretty much what gold's doing right now. Um, we'll see, hopefully, gold pop out and head to the upside, right? So this is exactly what you're seeing right here. This is where we have a falling wedge, right? 15-minute chart. Yeah, until it breaks out of this, we're just gonna sit our hands with gold. We'll set an alert on our trend line crossing up, and just wait um, and see what gold goes from here. Right now on a 15-minute chart, it's showing a lot of bearish pressure in the market. Um, Currently about to hit our oversold zone. So yeah, we definitely, hopefully soon see gold pop up and head back to the upside. Um, Other than that, guys, I appreciate y'all hopping on with me, looking at some stuff. I do hopefully in the future want to, kind of get more interactive with you guys. Have you guys ask more questions or, you know, um, possibly do some live trades together and see what we can do on Asian session. I know it's kind of slow, so it's kind of like pretty much an educational session. So um, if you guys want, we can definitely start going over a few things, maybe the basics to trading and stuff like that as we get started and further in this year. But if you have nothing else for me, Carlos D, you guys have anything?
Nah, bro, you did it, bro. You got it. Appreciate it.
All right, family. I'll see you guys in the morning. If not, I'll I'll see if we have any trade setups, and I'll put those in the chat. And let's catch these pips. All right, yeah, have a good night.